This is by far the worst Halo game I have ever played. Hey, there's the one boom, and welcome to my impressions of Infinite Warfare. Now, I want to preface this with something for you guys. A lot of you seem to think I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. Let me explain myself here just once more. All right. I started on Call of Duty with this channel, with Advanced Warfare. I started my love for FPS games with Medal of Honor and Uberstrike. You might not know what that is. In 2009, I learned that Battlefield 3 was going to come out, and I thought to myself, what the fuck is a Battlefield game? I had heard about them before, but what are they like? How do you play them? So I played everything from 1942, 2142, Vietnam, Battlefield 2, Bad Company 1 and 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, up through Hardline, just every single Battlefield game. And I fell in love with the franchise. Also, Battlefield Play for Free. I have, I think like 13 days played, 14 days played in Battlefield Play for Free, which is more than most, because most people downloaded it, played it, hated it, quit. Not me, I was poor. Battlefield Play for Free, more like Battlefield Play for me. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I like Call of Duty a lot. I like Battlefield a lot. Also, one of the first things that got me into first-person shooters alongside Medal of Honor was Halo. Halo's always been there, okay? Halo has always been there from Combat Evolved in my life. Combat Evolved all the way up through Reach was like a big part of my life. 4 was 5 is that's why I want to do the series on 5 so I can actually get better at it. But here's the thing. If you honestly think I'm a Call of Duty fanboy, that's fine. But if you're going to watch my videos with that pretext in your mind where you're like, anything he says is from the mouth of a Call of Duty fanboy, then you need to leave right now. You need to unsubscribe because I'm not going to deal with this. Okay? If I make a negative video about Battlefield and a positive one about COD, I don't want to have to justify it. Okay? And vice versa. If I make a positive video about Battlefield and a negative video about COD, that's just how it is. I love these franchises, and more than that, I love to roast both franchises. I mean, honestly, Battlefield fans, Battlefield 4 was broken arguably for 2 full years. Okay? It wasn't until 2015 that the big fixes came out. Like, the big fixes. And then Hardline comes out, which is some spin-off, which arguably was fun, but not even, like, most Battlefield fans will admit that they don't even like it. And what, now because Battlefield 1 takes place in the fucking past, you get some huge dick over it? Here's the thing. Battlefield 1's a great game, but I'm tired of hearing about how great of a game it is. We already know that. It's beautiful. It's as authentic as it can be for a AAA game, to balance out content. But now, the hype is over for Battlefield 1, guys. There's no more hype. You cannot hype something that's already out. It's out for everybody now. It's October 21st, as I'm recording this. So we're done with the hype train. All right? Now we look at it like a game. Okay? And the people telling me there's no lag, there's no problems, there's no issues at all, I think that's really funny. So 3 minutes into this, can I get it through your head? Okay? I'm tired of hearing nice things about Battlefield 1, so I want to be more objective towards that game. Okay? And I'm tired of hearing hard shit on Call of Duty because I can't take an opinion seriously when people were harsh on it people were calling it the worst game of 2016 months before we even saw Call of Duty XP gameplay. Months before. We based all of our opinions off of campaign trailers, okay? But now the beta for Infinite Warfare is out, has been out for all consoles if you pre-ordered. I'm sorry, PC fans, they didn't want you data mining and finding out naughty stuff, so I'm very sorry about that. That's bullshit for you guys. That sucks. But now that Battlefield 1 is out and we can form opinions on it, we can find the problems with it, we can get them fixed, and then Call of Duty Infinite Warfare's beta has been out. A lot of us have had chances to play it, okay? We don't run our mouths, children, before we play the games. Alright, so Infinite Warfare, is it good or bad? Let's start with the rigs. The rigs are not overpowered. Nothing about the rigs was inherently bad to me. Like, there was nothing about it that actually ruined my gameplay experience. Call of Duty is a game where if somebody aims faster than you, you die. So somebody having the eraser pistol, the bull charge shield, or all these specialist abilities, from Black Ops 3, those kind of things, that doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I've dealt with Call of Duty games that have Danger Close, Juggernaut, Stopping Power, alright? I think we've all played a Call of Duty game that had, let's see, Danger Close, Noob Tubes, but no Flak Jacket. I think we've all played that Call of Duty. If you guys can let me know what that is down below, let me know. So the rigs didn't ruin my experience at all. They might later. I'll let you guys know. This is my first impressions video. I've been playing the beta for about I'd say 10 full hours. So and I'm max rank in the beta right now. I'm level 30. Next, let's talk about the movement. Now, this year I did want a boots on the ground Call of Duty. I was hoping for Ghost 2, Modern Warfare 4. I was even almost hoping for a Vietnam game, to be honest. But how does the movement add up to Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3? Well, in my opinion, it's the best out of all three. So far, it's my favorite. It's Black Ops 3's movement, but you're heavy. You're clunky. In Black Ops 3, you're much more fluid. Oh, now I'm on the wall. Now I'm in the air. Oh, look, I'm floating in the air now. Now I'm sliding. And it was all very, very fluid and very, very fast. Infinite Warfare makes you feel heavier. You feel clunkier. And if there's one problem with the movement, and this needs to be resolved, okay? Not even if there's one problem. There is one huge problem. When you jump and you're aiming down sights at all, nothing really affects your accuracy. Okay, your sights stay steady. And that shouldn't happen. Okay, if you're going to make a game with advanced movement, which people were already on the fence about or hated, you're going to make a game with advanced movement, and then you're going to make it so that when they jump, their sights aren't deterred at all? Well, here's the problem with that. Unless you're selling Xbox Elite or SCUF controllers with your fucking game, don't do that. My friend has a SCUF controller, and he can just fucking rail me. When he was on the other team when we were playing the beta, and he was just railing me over and over again. And I was making jokes like, dude, you're fucking, like, it's like he actually had a jetpack. So that needs to be fixed. There needs to be an accuracy decrease when you're jumping. Otherwise, this game's going to be very frustrating for anybody without a SCUF controller. And also, dudes, like, I mean, seriously, if people didn't want advanced movement, why would you make it viable in combat? Next on the list of things I want to talk about here is the variants. The variants are bad. They ruin the game. They're pay to win. Clear as that, guys. No, really, they just have weird little corny perks like, oh, this has increased ability. Oh, this replenishes your ammunition if you get a headshot. I mean, it's just stupid shit. It's stuff like, okay, if you as a player, let's say only used base guns in boycotting the variants, and your opponent had variants, unless they got the nuke on you, because some of the variants have the ability to get a 25 nuke kill streak, unless they get a nuke on you, you're not going to notice the fact that they have increased stability, stacks with foregrip, replenishes ammo on headshot, reload faster. It's mostly stuff that just kind of helps somebody. You're gonna die anyway, okay? You're gonna die anyway. It's got ghost level like hit detection and time to kill. You're just gonna get melted by like anybody that has a drop on you anyway. So don't worry about somebody having increased stability, alright? They're nice perks, they're nice changes, and that's the other thing. Even if these variants were crazy overpowered, we would bitch. At least we should bitch and cry and scream until they're fixed. Okay? Until that crazy variant over there for the whatever gun is so powerful. Fix it. It gets fixed. That's the end of it. So I don't understand this whole, it's pay to win. It's pay to win because as soon as the variants are in the game, they're never going to change. How the fuck can a Call of Duty be pay to win? Alright? Call of Duty, usually like just the starting assault rifle in Call of Duty will kill in no more than 5 shots. M4, MTAR, what's the one from, the KN-44, the BAL-27. Dude, like, seriously, people are going to call Call of Duty pay to win. Now, I admit Advanced Warfare was more towards that, because some of the weapon variants were insane. Everybody remember the ARX-160 hole puncher? Holy shit, that was actually overpowered. But it's not like your BAL-27 base with foregrip and quick draw was going to just lose to everything else. Same with base and melee or ASM-1. So even in that game, the game that I would say is the closest to being pay to win is really not. See, I used to play a lot of free-to-play first-person shooters with really high times to kill, and my problem was that if you had actual pay-to-win stuff, you guys have probably not experienced real pay-to-win, is like, oh, the starting assault rifle for players that don't buy anything does 13 damage. Now, if you want a gun that's going to do fucking 40 damage, you're going to need to buy it. You're going to need to buy with in-game currency, and you're going to need that in-game to get that in-game currency. You're going to need your mommy's credit card. There were sniper rifles in the games that I played that were one shot only to the head. You get a one-shot kill only to the head. But then in the same game, you could buy sniper rifles that would get a one-shot anywhere. It was called the Vanquisher sniper rifle, and an Uber Strike, it was called the Vanquisher. And there was armor that made it so even if you landed a headshot with the base sniper rifle, you'd only take 80% of their health. And all of it was purchased with real money. In Call of Duty, you kill people so fast. It's all about your gut reaction. It's all about that, oh, there's a guy over here, and you shoot them. That's what it is, okay? Most shooters come down to that, but Call of Duty is known for that. Alright? So, no, I don't think it's going to be pay to win. I think that's really crazy to say that. And it's our job as a community to bitch as soon as we hear something we don't like. Alright? Complain and complain and complain until it's nerfed or fixed. And no, that doesn't apply to movement systems or variants existing at all. It doesn't apply to that because the game was already started being made over 3 years ago. So no, they're not going to completely rewrite everything because you had a change of heart somewhere within the last 3 years. Hey, I see you've been drawing that house I asked you to make back in 2013. Yep, it's almost done. Well, I have a change. I don't want it to be a house anymore. I want it to be a rocket ship. Well, you asked for a house. You were tired of me drawing shrubs, and you asked me to draw a house, and now you want a rocket ship. Yeah, I want a rocket ship. Well, I've already finished the house, and it's been 3 years. So, how about next time I do the rocket ship? Okay, I'll see you in the next 3 years, I guess. Was that a good analogy? That spell it out for you? I don't know. Equipment in Infinite Warfare is a bunch of bullshit, okay? So here's the thing. There's no frag grenades. There's no Simtex grenades. Fuck that, apparently. We needed cluster bombs, plasma grenades, blackout grenades, black hole grenades, grenades that fly and follow you, grenades that walk on walls and follow you. All the good shit. Oh yeah, good shit, guys. People are complaining about quick scoping. They're complaining about the rigs and the specialist abilities. There's a fucking black hole grenade. The throwing knife explodes, which by itself is hilarious and funny. But really think about it. When in the realm, like, oh god, I don't even remember all the grenades. There's like flechette grenade, cluster bomb, plasma grenade. It's just stupid, guys. You guys, Infinite Warfare went totally overboard with the fucking grenades. That's ridiculous. Even the same for the tactical. Like, the tactical is like, it's like, oh, smoke, jammer grenade. Actually, you know what I think about it? It's not really that bad. The blackout grenade's a little bit much. It really does fuck with your vision, but no more than a concussion or a stun did. I know their goal was to give people equipment that worked really well, and so that you wouldn't just trade out having a grenade for having more perks, like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and Ghosts. Making grenades viable has been something I wanted them to do for a while, but not make them crazy. You could just have normal grenades. Frag, Simtex, concussion, stun, maybe something crazy like, okay, there is one really fun thing in Infinite Warfare. It's called the TAR, and it's a rocket that you hold in your hands, and it's like shaking because it has the thruster going, and you let it go, and it goes just screaming down the map. It arcs up a little bit. It's not accurate at all. It's not viable at all. You're not going to fucking wreck anybody's day with it. It's just funny. It's as useful as a combat axe, and it's by far way more fun. So if you want to have like fun stuff like that, that's cool, but nobody can throw a frag grenade at me. Okay, they have to throw a bomb that goes off once, twice, 3, 4 times. You don't need a grenade that explodes 4 times. That's fucking stupid. Oh, there's no Simtex. Now we have a plasma grenade. It sticks to things just the same, but instead it explodes in a ball of fire and leaves like napalm everywhere. Plasma napalm? I don't fucking know. And it continuously damages you. Isn't that what you wanted? Now I'm talking about weapon balance in general. Weapon balance in general is pretty good. There's some weird shit in there, like the Widowmaker sniper rifle is literally just an ugly intervention that fires 2 bullets at a time. It's completely unnecessary. It has no niche. There's no point in using it over the longbow, the EBR, or even the DMR-1, from what I've heard about it, or the fucking OG intervention itself. It's just gross. It's just a dumb idea, in my opinion. I think they should remove it, or change it, or something, because seriously, you have a ugly intervention. Somehow you made the intervention ugly. And then you made it fire 2 bullets at once, and then called it the Widowmaker. God, have you no shame. Overall, though, the weapons are kind of fun. I think it's kind of cool to have an assault rifle that splits into 2 submachine guns. Fuck yes. I think it's cool to have the Ripper back from Ghost, where it's like SMG or assault rifle. I think that's fun. And I think that a sniper rifle that turns into an assault rifle is pretty cool. And this is where I get a little subjective, because this is that part of me that plays games for how cool they are. Like, just to go back to being 10 years old in your head real fast, okay? Whoa, dude, I have to have a new game, and it's really cool. There's assault rifles that turn into 2 guns, 2 SMGs. There's assault rifles that turn to SMGs. There's a sniper rifle that turns into an assault rifle. It's really fun. Of course, now we're all too big and cool for that. Oh, that's just stupid. That's just cheesy. And yeah, maybe you're right. It is stupid and cheesy, but I personally enjoy it. I think it's fun. You might not, and I totally understand. Alright, so I don't know if this is last on the list or not, but definitely close. Maps. How are the maps in Infinite Warfare? Well, the maps are good. So far, in my opinion, they don't force engagements. They're a lot more like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. Not like Black Ops 3, where it forced you into these engagements that were so tight. Like Black Ops 3 was like, every fight is 3 to 5 feet in front of you, 10 at the most, okay? But Infinite Warfare has already given me gunfights that are just a little too far away for me to land accurate shots on. So I'm glad they're sticking with the arena shooter vibe and they didn't try to go the Modern Warfare 2 route with crazy huge maps while maintaining a level of space between you and your opponents so that you're not constantly in a clusterfuck. The gameplay you're seeing here, though, is probably going to look a little clusterfucky to some of you, but that's simply just due to the fact that I play very aggressively, especially in games I don't understand. I like to play aggressively in games I don't understand because it helps me learn them, and that's just how I've been playing new games for a long time. I play overly aggressive to understand my limits, to understand the game's limits, to understand what I can and cannot do. If I play it safe, I never learn how to play properly. I never learn what I can do. I always just stick with what works, and so I like to play a little aggressive. So, what am I gonna... Okay, it's a weapon variants, things, supply drops, they're just kind of there. If people can buy them, they can waste their money on them all they want. The weapon variants can be grinded for, which is cool. I think the setting is cool because I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. The rigs haven't ruined my gameplay experience yet, but this is an Infinite Warfare rant. My actual opinions, my full hardcore opinion of the game will come out after the beta's done and I've played throughout the whole beta. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you stayed all the way to this point, let me know down below. Let me know. Just tell me that you watched the whole thing. That's all I want to know. There's no weird code this time. That was kind of a dumb idea. And if I lost any subscribers because I said the things I said about Battlefield, well, I thought about them very, very heavily, and if that really makes you leave, then you're going to leave anyway, because I'm not going to praise Battlefield 1 because that's what you want to hear. I'm not going to shit on Infinite Warfare because that's what you want to hear. I think they're both good games with flaws, okay? And I haven't even played the full game of Infinite Warfare with all the maps and weapons. The game could be shit, guys. The game could be total shit. But that's not for me to know right now, that's for me to find out later, and I'm not going to stress about that at the moment. And the same thing went to the Battlefield 1 beta. I said, even in my videos, I know I said it somewhere where I know I mentioned, when the full game comes out, it could be better. But at the moment, I'm not enjoying it. Well, past Ian, you were correct. You ended up enjoying Battlefield 1 and you're excited to play it for the rest of the week, after the Infinite Warfare beta. If we really... Seriously, if we cannot understand that people want to play COD and Battlefield and Halo and Destiny, we can't comprehend that, okay? We can't comprehend the idea of being too negative or too positive. We don't know what that means anymore, okay? I literally lost subscribers from saying stuff that just wasn't inherently positive about Battlefield 1. Are we seriously that babyish now? Okay? You're gonna people come at me like I'm a COD fanboy. You come into my channel with that pretense in your mind. I guess I said pretext earlier. Now that's a bad thing. That pretense in your mind where you think he's a COD fanboy. So then everything you say is gonna be in that context. But I'll fucking say it. Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3 sucked. Out of the advanced movement futuristic Call of Duties, they suck. And I'm hoping Infinite Warfare can bring the franchise into the future and still be fun and enjoyable to me. At the end of the day, it's about whether you enjoy the game or not, okay? About whether or not you enjoy the game. If someone else doesn't enjoy the game, that has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with how they're enjoying the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you when I see you. I'm not going to talk any longer than 18 minutes. This video is now titled, Huge Infinite Warfare Rant. And then people are going to hear some things that are a little positive, and they're going to shit their pants and be like, what a